There, recording. It's about flipping time. We got it recording, we got the light going better, and there's Minecraft going. Alright, so what we're gonna do is, now that everything's up and going great, I'm going to continue playing this offline. I'm gonna give you an idea of one of those epic builds I was talking about, and I call it epic, I don't know. You might not. Survival. You saw the load-in screen. Initializing server, you know, if I want to go online, I could. That kind of thing. This is one of the places I spawn at. I've got a whole bunch of chests. And yeah, I went a little crazy. It looks kind of like mass confusion. Got a heck of a lot of torches. And it's amazing what you can do when you're recycling wood. Now, these got a crap load of everything. Crap load of lava. Crap load of milk. See, milk buckets. Got a whole bunch of a variety of different stuff. And a bunch of iron. Let me turn the volume down a little bit because it gets kind of loud. Now, in this video, I said it was an epic build, and I was actually pretty close to the truth on that. Give you an idea, I'm going to slowly pan around in this video here so you can kind of see what's going on. You see that? This is only part of it. As I turn around in the video, you'll notice that there's all kinds of chests. Most of these chests are full of stuff, okay? Now this is a little farm thing I made because I don't believe in killing everything for no purpose and recycling stuff. Got enough pigs. Look at different colored pigs. You use different kinds of dyes and things like that with wool, and that's kind of how you make different colored wool. So you're not having to color a bunch of different wool, you can actually just shear it off the sheep. Which is something else I can get into later. This is my chicken farm, and yeah, all kinds of chicken. I'm trying to stay away because I'll end up with all kinds of eggs, and I don't need that right now. But up here is my little special ice snow thing that I've got going on. You see them little snowman, which is pretty plain and simple. Snow block, and then jack-o'-lantern on the top for the head, and then yeah. They go around, they make all kinds of snow. You take a shovel around, you scoop it up, you make snowballs, and then you can turn around and make snow blocks, and yeah, it's pretty neat. You can manufacture your own blocks that way. Saves a lot of time and effort. Over here this is a build of like a variety of different people. Like this is my son's and Michael's, and then on the other side there's a Samantha's build. This is part of a big, huge thing. You'll notice if I go like this and I turn like this, you can kind of make out a face, which is a deliberate thing that I built in there with torches right where the eyes would be, and a caved-in nose like a skull, and then like where a mouth is at, it's kind of indented, and yeah. You can kind of see it more closely now. You see that? Yeah, a lot of what I did in this build kind of reflects different areas. It really does. Areas of the world that I'm working with. All this on this side is all wood or wood related. dust booty wood. So that's what it's got in this whole thing. These chests here. If I click into a chest, see that? Here, let me show you. It's full of particular kinds of wood. And what I've done is I've gone and harvested a variety of different kinds of wood and put them in the chest here. And this is all one kind. Now, if you look at the set, you see all the different chests. Each chest has a different kind of wood. Now you go over there to the next segment, and let me click in it. Now they're planks, so you end up with planks in there. And then you have like saplings. So you've got your saplings here, you've got your planks here, and then right here you've got your main like logs or whatever you want to call it. And that's all in this section. And I try to keep it by species or whatever you want to call it. Now, I'm going to walk around here a bit. Alright. I walked over here in the world, and you'll notice I got glass covering from here to here. Alright. This is a mine that I had, and I built this literally in a mountain. I'll show you the epic of this build. But this is literally built inside a mountain. And there's a mine shaft that runs all the way underneath and goes down and twists around. And then you end up getting to a giant underground biome type thing. But, so yeah, what I've done is I kind of built like little rooms inside. Which, there you go. One little room. And I kind of made it look like a jail. See, if you look up above, these are all iron bars. So it looks kind of like a jail. So if you go and you look in here. Oh, I love that spooky music. Okay, so now I've walked up in here. And there you go. Looks like a giant freaking jail with torches all around with a glass floor. Really kind of eerie. But I did this because when I was building this, I was not in peaceful. So I was having things come up and attack me and everything else. And I learned little like ways to get around mobs. Like half blocks, stairways, glass. Certain mobs don't spawn on certain things. Figured that out real quick. So a lot of areas you'll see that I utilizing light many different ways. Besides lighting down below here, it's also lighting out here. And it's more than enough to keep mobs from spawning. A tunnel. Gonna be going. It goes somewhere. Doorway out. But what I wanted to show you is whoop. This is where I do a lot of my potions. And yeah, all kinds of torches. There's a water bucket, but I think I used all the water in it. Yeah, I used all the water out of it. Brewing stands. And then all kinds. We're not going to go through each chest. I'm not going to waste your time with that. And then there's stuff for like playing hide and go seek. You can actually play hide and go seek in this world. Play tag or whatever. PvP, player versus player. Now, this was part of the mountainside, so I took the trees that were here and I just put them on top of the blocks. They actually grow. It's pretty neat. Through other stuff. I wanted to do something completely weird, and I kind of did. It looks kind of cool, but it looks like a giant, almost like cake candles on it. Different rooms. This I call the ghost room. And if you look at it, it looks kind of eerie here, with this light blue color here. And then you can see the face more now. There's the eyes, the inset nose, and then the jaw, kind of like underneath the mouth. And I'm using the light blue. And this isn't blocks. These are right there. You see, to the half. They're panes. Not panes as in like, oh, I'm getting old, I got back pains. No, they're like panes, like half panes of glass. So, looking up here is another room. And again, you can see they're on slabs. But there's like full blocks where the bed is. And I put some light by the beds. There's a black one, yellow one, and then a red one. Now, if you go and you look at and I try to put a little bit in here for a variety of different people. I actually got all kinds of diamond armor and enchanted stuff and that kind of thing. And yeah, it's actually a pretty good start for my kids getting in here and playing. And this is one of my favorite ones. I like the way the rose looks. It looks pretty neat, especially with the offset of the darker wood. You can kind of see the way the red goes around. It's not overly red. Then you go up here, and it looks a bit lighter. I kind of like this. And it took a while for me to get it for these to be floating up. But I think it looks kind of better. Now, this is all my stuff that I usually use. So, and you can kind of see it. If I go in like this, you can see it better. There you go. So, and then this is where I store my stuff, and you saw a lot of that's enchanted. Alright, this is just one of many epic builds. Literally been hollowed out. This is literally in part of a mountain. Now, to give you an idea of the magnitude of this build, I'm going to get out of here. And yeah, I fell off the stairs and I got hurt. It's not a small area. And yeah, by the way, it took forever to mine all this obsidian. It goes around the entire thing. Remember, this wasn't all done on peaceful. This was actually done on quite a few things. Quite a few different things. I had creepers blowing up and all kinds of stuff. Okay, to give you an idea of the magnitude of this thing, there you go. I call this the Pyramid of Light. Okay. This is a side, one of the side views of it. It is extremely enormous. If I go inside and you look up, there's actually clouds that run through the top. There. So if any of you are really good with Minecraft, you see where the top part here is? You'll see clouds go through here, and the blocks are so high that it actually rains inside. Even though it's completely encased with glass blocks and everything else, it still rains inside. And yes, I built this on peaceful. I didn't use creative. It was not an easy thing. This is actually what you see here is something my daughter built inside. So, and this is extremely enormous build just for what she's got. Huge thing. Very inventive. Adriana is very good at her builds. So, anyway, just to give you an idea, this is what we call the Pyramid of Light, because it's got light all around it, and it's a giant pyramid. I actually have another pyramid that's 100 blocks by 100 blocks. I will show you in the next video. But yeah, there's lots of epic builds on this world, and I'll talk to you later. You guys have a good time. Say bye, Mike! See, he's real talkative. Say bye! Bye. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.
Bye.